Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Mikey Gatewood.
And I'm Julia Hunt. Let's take a look at the news.
The Bradley Symphony Orchestra takes stage this Saturday, November 22nd at 7:30 p.m. in the Dingle Dime Music Center, featuring soloist and Bradley voice professor Allison Mayuth Will performs Berlouise's lyrical Les Nuits d'été. The program also highlights Butterworth's The Banks of Green Willow and Haydn's Symphony No. 104 in D major, led by music director Dr. Timothy Semanek, and tickets are available at the door. For more details, email tsemanik@bradley.edu.
With the end of the semester coming up, seniors have performances and recitals to showcase. Last Sunday, Ashley Statsny had her senior recital. Flute all of her years here at Bradley, and she was proud to showcase her skills. She played a total of 6 songs, all of which she chose because they hold a special place in her heart. She did one solo performance, and the rest was with her pianist, Michelle Brower. Ashley's performances showcased all of the talent and lessons she's learned at Bradley and wishes her journey wasn't coming to an end. She thanks all of the professors and students she's not only played with, but learned from throughout her years at this university. For more information on senior recitals, please visit Bradley University Music Department's website online.
Endings are followed by a new beginning. With this semester coming to an end, students have been eager to register to their classes lately. Reporter Ty Gray says more about the process.
Registration is already underway for Bradley students, and the race is on to get the classes you want. Bradley makes it easier than ever to schedule your classes to your liking and immediately add them to your registration card.
You go into Schedule Builder, you create what-if schedules. So you plug in all your classes, you can plug in more than the number of classes you need, and then you run build schedules, and then you can tell it to specify up to 10 possibilities. Basically take all the possible sections, run them all together, and give you several options for schedules.
Some students might register for classes and get put on a wait list because the class is currently full. While you should have a backup plan, don't worry, as there are many ways to get off of the wait list.
In the meantime, as students drop out of courses, or as maybe there might be some adjustments or seats added to a course. So if somebody has 10 seats and 15 reserves, they decide to increase the number of seats to 15 or even 20. Anybody who's on a wait list automatically gets put in there.
Registration is not always smooth sailing, however. Holds are placed on the students' accounts for various reasons, like parking tickets and advising meetings. Students should check their account for ways to fix their hold and be eligible to register for classes. Everyone's registration period is different, but there are many ways to check what time you register at.
Basically, as soon as early registration is over, and then after that, it's pretty much open. Because the slots start moving backwards.
Make sure to meet with your advisor if you need help with planning your classes, and good luck with registration. For more information about registering for classes, contact the registrar's office at Swords Hall 11. For BUTV News, I'm Ty Gray.
On Thursday, Bradley hosted the 4th and final Visual Voices lecture of the semester. Guest speaker Justin Ahrens discussed his agency Rule 29 and how to design to make an impact. Reporter Mary Hoozle has more.
Justin Ahrens, co-founder and chief creative officer of Rule 29, spoke on the importance of designing to make an impact in his Visual Voices lecture on Thursday night. Rule 29 has been working for the past 25 years to create and empower companies that serve a purpose.
I've been running the agency for over 25 years, and we do work with all types of organizations, but we really like to focus on those that have a point of view. They're value-driven. They want to make impact in the world, use their business as a force for good.
Rule 29 works with those companies to better their image, reach more people, and find opportunities that suit the company's message.
Every organization has a story to tell, and we need to identify where their ideal customer and their ideal employee fits in that story and figure out the best way to tell it.
In the lecture, Ahrens showed students examples of the agency working with companies, small and large, to make an impact on the world. To Ahrens, the most important thing is to make something meaningful.
When I started my career, I just wanted to make beautiful things. And if I thought I made beautiful things, then I was a really great designer. And what I've come to figure out is that the beauty is in making something that matters.
Rule 29 has also dipped its figurative feet into AI to streamline menial tasks within the agency and allow employees to spend more time being creative. Their suite of AI tools is now available to other agencies for a small fee. To learn more about the agency and their projects, visit rule29.com. For BUTV News, I'm Mary Hoozle.
Up next, we'll take a look at the dropping temperature.
And then Richie updates us about the new Marvel game launching next month.
Most hiring algorithms would scream me out.
Some bosses couldn't see me as a leader.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
I've been running code as long as I've been able to reach a keyboard.
This is what I do. It's second nature for me, coordinating 100 details at once.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
I sold them on my skills.
You gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
My magic is
analytics and empathy. That's how I'm getting clients. You have to have the confidence in yourself to show up and defy the odds.
I'm more than who I am on paper.
I never got a college degree. And today, I'm the CEO of my own company. People want to tell me I'm one in a million, when actually I'm one of millions. Stars are all around us. It's time for them to shine.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches? Ready? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Well, I, for one, I know I don't have to worry about the cold weather because I'm going to be in South Carolina for Thanksgiving. What about you guys?
Well, I am heading back up to Minnesota, so it'll definitely be a little bit chillier there. But it's been chilly here in Peoria, so I feel right at home. I wish Skylar was here to talk all about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Gee, well, I don't know who's going to do the weather now.
Oh, man, I wonder who. Well, it looks like it's going to be me. Well, I don't think that the weather has been in favor for us, but let's see how the campus looked like today. It was really chilly and windy today. As much as the sky was filled with clouds, it seemed like the temperature was getting lower and lower as the day went by. While looking over to the radar maps, as it was a really cold day, the temperature was sitting between the highs of 47 degrees and lows of 45 degrees today. Now going off to the temp maps, well, it was a really crazy start of the week for Peoria area. The temperature seems to be getting really low these past few days, so don't forget your cozy jackets out and stay warm. Now let's go over to the 5-day forecast. For this week, while we can see that the temperature seems to be dropping rapidly, the temperature will be standing about in the highs of 59 degrees and on the lows of 22 degrees. Other than that, I hope you have a great weekend ahead. Now, it's time for your entertainment news with Richie Shirley.
Hey there, I'm your entertainment anchor, Richie Shirley, here to give you the latest news on everything entertainment. Starting things off over on Prime Video comes the second season of Fallout. Based on the video game franchise, returns to the future post-apocalyptic Los Angeles that's filled with monsters, mutants, and bandits. Season 2 releases on December 17th, just in time for the holidays. So now's a good time as any to catch up and watch Season 1 over on Prime. Moving over to movies, the beloved horror video game franchise Five Nights at Freddy's is returning to the big screen for a sequel. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 takes place a year after the events of the first film, and will go further in depth about the origins of Freddy Fazbear and uncover its dark secrets. Watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theaters Friday, December 5th. Lastly, going over to video games, Marvel's Cosmic Invasion arrives December 1st for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Play as some of your favorite Marvel characters such as Spider-Man, Venom, Captain America, and Wolverine in this classic-style beat-em-up game developed by Tribute Games. The game can be single-player or multiplayer, so feel free to play with your friend or even just by yourself.
I, for one, am excited for Marvel Cosmic Invasion, playing with some of my favorite superheroes of all time. I'm super excited for that. I might have to get that for Christmas. What about y'all?
I am not a big gamer nor a big Marvel person. I'm probably a little bit more excited about the Five Nights at Freddy's, to be honest.
Saying that film was, the first one was one of my favorite movies, so I can't wait for the second film.
Ending off with a Corey Kenshin cameo there, too. That really got me shocked. I loved it. When we return from the break, Nico introduces us to a president of an organization working to make a difference on campus.
And later, some basketball updates with Harvey.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is a nonprofit organization working to make a difference in the lives of children all across America. Our very own Nico Witherspoon is outside the Student Center ballroom with Karina Simatos, the president of Big Brothers Big Sisters at Bradley. Nico?
Hello, everyone. I am Nico Witherspoon, and here today I am with Karina, who's here to talk to us about Big Brothers Big Sisters at Bradley and how they help support the kids in Peoria. So, please help me in welcoming Karina. Hello.
Hi.
So, tell us exactly what Big Brothers and Big Sister does.
So Big Brothers Big Sisters is a nonprofit organization based here in Peoria that specializes in one-to-one youth mentoring. So essentially parents will just sign their child up and they will get paired with a big of their own that they'll have for as long as that big is in the area, and they get to build a lasting relationship that will impact them for their entire future.
What kind of activities do the bigs and littles do?
So each month, our match support specialist sends out a bunch of activities that we can do throughout the month or in the months to come, or you can organize events on your own with your little, and you can go, for example, tonight going to the men's basketball game, supporting Bradley with my little sister Rihanna. We have fun events like pumpkin carving, outdoor events with different partnerships that we have, tons of stuff to do in the Peoria area especially.
Amazing. So tell me a little bit about the Lunch Buddies program and how other programs like Big Brothers Little Sisters puts on.
Right, so our Lunch Buddies program is perfect for Bradley students. So that's what I started in when I first started with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Essentially, students will take about an hour every week or 2 weeks and go to their little's school, and they'll spend lunch with them, maybe go to the playground, and just hang out for a little bit, really get instilled in their day-to-day lives, especially when they're at school.
So as president of Big Brothers Big Sisters, what are some of your responsibilities?
I just help plan the meetings for our student organization here on campus. So I help relay all the information that comes from Big Brothers Big Sisters directly and give that to the student bigs here at Bradley. Also, I help organize events, so anything with athletics, I get to help pair and donate those tickets to Big Brothers Big Sisters for matches to go and attend those events.
So who or what inspired you to join Big Brothers Big Sisters really quick?
I started Big Brothers Big Sisters because I was always the youngest sibling. I was always the youngest in my family. I wanted to make a difference in this community, a more personal difference, something that I felt would be impactful, and Big Brothers Big Sisters helped me do that.
And really, really quick, when is the next Big Brothers Big Sisters meeting?
The next Big Brothers Big Sisters meeting is January 26th. It will be on campus, most likely in the back.
Perfect. Well, that is all that I have for you today. Reporting live for BUTV from the Student Center Ballroom, I'm Nico Weatherspoon.
For this week, Someone You Should Know, reporter Mary Hoozle interviewed the chair of the World Languages and Cultures Department, Dr. Jim Cortad. He shared a bit about himself and the opportunities provided to students studying a language at Bradley.
Dr. Jim Cortad has worked at Bradley for the past 15 years and is the chair of World Languages and Cultures Department here. He teaches a variety of classes required for Spanish majors and minors.
I'm Dr. Jim Cortad. I'm the chair of the World Languages and Cultures Department. I'm also an associate professor of Spanish, so I teach classes in language, culture, literature, but I also have taught courses in languages and translation.
Dr. Cortad enjoys teaching many levels of Spanish language classes, though the beginning levels are some of his favorites.
I really enjoy teaching the language courses because you get to see, especially for some newer speakers of Spanish, you get to see the light bulbs go on and you get to see how they really are able to progress.
Language courses are not the end-all be-all of the department, though. Bradley also provides literature-focused courses in foreign languages.
In this one class that I offer, we study Spanish painters, and then we read books or poems and theater that deals with painting itself, so students get to see how two different cultural genres intersect.
Dr. Cortad believes there are many benefits to studying abroad and immersing yourself in a foreign culture, especially if you are learning a second language.
During a long semester, the benefit is that students really get the opportunity to live in this country.
If Dr. Cortad had to give one piece of advice to students studying a second language, it would be to not be afraid to make mistakes. To Cortad, making mistakes is worth the opportunities provided and skills learned in foreign language classes.
If students come in with an open mind, I think you find that those classes they're very interesting because we're exposing you to different cultural phenomena, and it's a great way to meet people who come from different backgrounds, and then ultimately the opportunity to study abroad is really a great chance to live life in a different country. And if you're interested in doing study abroad, please contact the Study Abroad office in addition to our offices here.
For BUTV News, I'm Mary Hoozle.
After the break, Harvey gives us the newest updates on women's basketball.
And then take a look at what's going on around here on campus.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick. And if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Hello everyone, welcome back to BUTV Sports. I'm Harvey Newcomb. Lots of action on and off the court for Bradley Athletics this week, so let's dive right in. Now, the NCAA early signing period was this past week where athletes all around the country signed to colleges to continue their athletic futures, with Bradley men's basketball signing 2 players and Bradley women's basketball signing 4. For men's basketball, 6'6" wing player Race Kowalczyk signed to Bradley out of St. John's Jesuit High School in Toledo, Ohio, while 6'8" power forward Ben Thornbrew committed in late October. Now, his signing wasn't announced until this past week, but he had been committed since late in October. But the current sophomore of the College of Southern Idaho will join the Braves as an experienced junior. For women's basketball, their signings include Samantha Davis, Ashley Monahan, Gabby Bernal, and Journey Lovett. Davis is a decorated forward from Aquinas High School in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and has earned all-state honors in basketball, but also track and volleyball. Monahan is a 6'3" center from Perth, Australia. She will join current Bradley forward Amy O'Hara, who also hails from the land down under. Now, Bernal is another 6'3" center, originally from Paraguay, who now currently plays for the Academy of Central Florida. To round things out, Lovett is a guard from Glenda Dawson High School in Pearland, Texas, and is someone who Braves head coach Kate Popovic-Goss claims has her best basketball ahead of her. And with 15 Bradley baseball signees and 7 for softball, we welcome you all to Bradley with excitement and open arms. Now, as for on the court, last Wednesday saw a basketball doubleheader at Carver Arena. That first game, Bradley women's took on DePaul from the Big East, and Bradley's Kaylin Nelson would have a near-career night. 28 points on the day, shot 10 for 16 from the field, 4 for 8 from 3, and just 3 points shy of her career high of 31 points that she set 2 years prior. Bradley wins 78-64 behind Nelson's takeover. Now, the second game of that doubleheader saw Bradley men's take on UT Martin. Now, mouse in the house, Jaquan Johnson sneaks into the lane and gets the early layup to go. Then Amit Jonovic, the beautiful bounce pass to Timothy Vandernap. They finish on that one. Then things go downhill. The 3 from UT Martin is no good. Bounces off of the head of Jonovic, and that's a basket for UT Martin. In the final minutes, they would nail a 3-pointer to seal it. This one would put it away. The Braves fall 78-67. Now, cross country competed at the NCAA Midwest Regionals on Friday at Oklahoma. J.D. Rosley finished 12th among all runners in the men's 10K to qualify for the NCAA Championships this coming Saturday in Missouri. He's the first Brave to qualify as an individual since 2017. The men's team overall placed 9th out of 30, while women's finished 6th out of 32 teams, but unfortunately didn't have any individual qualifiers. And volleyball unfortunately ends their season on a 4-set loss to UIC, followed by a 5-set loss to Valparaiso. That'll do it for sports for this week, but stick around after the break for what's going on campus.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. And you could be one of them. There are usually no signs for prediabetes. So it's important to understand your risk. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Let's take a look at what's going on around campus this week. On November 22nd, ACBU is hosting their annual Winter Ball from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom. Don't forget to dress your best, and bring your friends along. On November 21st, the GMRS is hosting a DIY Christmas stocking event. Make sure to be there and join the holiday spirit. I, for one, am very excited for that stocking event. I'm low-key gonna probably show up and stock a few stockings.
It's very exciting that there's so many holiday events going on now. I'm really excited to get into the mood for Christmas.
Yeah, and those for those who don't know, that's the Girl Gamers Club, so it's nice to see them branching out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, really awesome club.
Yeah, I'm just excited for the holidays, and it's nice to have some events here in Bradley.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Mikey Gatewood.
I'm Harvey Newcomb.
I'm Richie Shirley.
And I'm Julia Hunt. We leave you tonight with a performance from Rachel Kutcher. Have a great night.
Once upon a wonder wall, Humpty had a great fall. Tell your stories, tell them all, tell them great or small. Take a breath, take it slow, nobody needs to know. Tune into the evening show, hide from the cold. Oh, if I could go back in time, I would tell you all the stories in my mind. How the world can change with just a single thought. But some thoughts will never be taught. But that's okay, darling, that's alright. Whatever helps me get to sleep at night. All the horses and all the men couldn't put them back again. I know it's only play, pretend, and imagination ends. Don't you worry about what they say, it's all gonna go away. The monsters used to come out and play, now they're hiding away. Oh, if I could go back in time, I would tell you all the thoughts in my mind. How the world can change with just a single thought. But some thoughts will never be taught. Growing pains, how they get us all. But don't forget that we were once small. Once upon a wonder wall, Humpty had a great fall. If he never would have sat on that wall, then I never would have been this tall. Oh, if I could go back in time, I could tell you all the stories in my mind. How the world can change with just a single thought. But some thoughts will never be taught. But that's okay, darling, that's alright. Whatever helps me get to sleep at night. Growing pains, how they get us all. But don't forget once more.
Augie.
Always swapping.
Check, 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 check. August, you got me here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check, 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 check. Are you listening? Anybody got a headset on? Ask August if he can hear me. Check, 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 check.
No, I can't hear Dave.
I'm a goofy goober! Ah!
Okay. Hello? Do you hear me? I hear you. Yo, there he is. Hello. Yes, my name is Dylan Sadler, and I'm gonna do a little something. Is that too loud? Is that too quiet? Maybe a little bit of both. So here we are. I'm gonna keep talking. Maybe something's wrong. Technical difficulties. I don't know. We in the 309 right now. Stinky Peoria. Everybody knows. And yeah, I mean, semester is coming to a close pretty soon. I mean, we only got a few weeks, right? It's kind of wild. Time flies.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Rap? All right, freestyle. All right, wait. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Da, 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 da. I don't know the words. Hey, was that good? Ow!
The No Talent Ass Clown Club is You're pretty tall. I'll let you adjust that. How you like it? My voice is. We don't want covering up your face. Yeah, everybody.
Call me on a bad day.
Grab a focus, please.
Yeah, I
Just took low. That may be as far as it goes.
That's about good. This I think works.
All right, I'm gonna have him play a little bit, and you can go ahead and sing a little bit for us, so we
Just-
can get a level
yeah.
mix. And then we'll, when we're ready, Dylan here is your floor director. He'll cue you when to go. At the end, just kind of stand there like they do on Saturday Night Live. They always, it's like I think they're told not to say thank you or anything like that. The audience is all cheering and they don't say a word.
Cool.
So just kind of sit there for a few seconds. And
Awesome.
And when I point at you, I'll point, and that's when you can start.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna be able to hear it, obviously, right? Okay. That's okay. Cool. Nice. Nice. Yeah. It's acapella. Yeah. Flying higher in the sky, more blue. If I can dream of a better land
where all my brothers walk hand in hand. Tell me why, oh why, oh why can't my dream come true? And understanding sometime, strong winds of promise that will blow away the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why, oh why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle, yeah. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, please let my dream come true. Oh, right now, let it come true right now. Ooh, we lost it. Cool.
We'll save a little bit for the performance.
Yeah.
Of course. You all set?
Yeah.
We're ready. Let's get warm in here. I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. All right, so you start and then I join in. Then.
Yeah. We'll tango.
Oh, we're gonna start pretty slow.
All right, cool.